Okay, so this is a tricky cosine rule question. So as you can see, we've got a non-right angled triangle. So it's either going to be cosine rule or sine rule or area of a non-right angled triangle. And it just says work out the value of x. So we can see x is an unknown length. And the reason why I know this is cosine rule is because we've got 3 lengths and we've got 1 angle. And if you look at the cosine rule formula, the cosine rule says a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times cos A. And remember, the capital letters are the angles and the lowercase letters are the lengths. When we're labeling the triangle, we always label our angle first. So this is going to be angle A, since it's the only angle. And since this is angle A, the opposite length is going to be the side, so that's length A. And then the other two are going to be B and C, and it doesn't matter which one we call B or C, we'll still get the same answer. So that's B and that's C. Now we just need to substitute everything straight into the equation here. So we've got a squared, which is root 73 all squared, equals b squared, which is x plus 2 squared, plus c squared, which is plus 2x minus 3 squared, minus 2 times b times c cos of angle A, which is just 60. So this could potentially be a non-calculator question as well, as you're expected to memorize your values for cos 60. I'm going to simplify now. So root 73 all squared is just 73, since the square root and the square cancels out. For x plus 2 squared, that's just x plus 2 times x plus 2. For 2x minus 3 squared, that's 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. Then we've got minus. Now I'm going to change this cos 60 to its value. The value of cos 60 is a half, and a half times 2 is just 1. So really we've just got 1 in the front. I don't have to write it down, but I'll write it down just so you can see 2 times a half is 1. Then we've got x plus 2 times 2x minus 3. Let's further simplify. We've got 73 equals, we're going to expand these brackets here. X times x is x squared, x times 2 is 2x, and 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 2 is 4, that's the first bracket, plus 2x times 2x is 4x squared, 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x, minus 3 times 2x is minus 6x again, and minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9. Then we've got a minus. Now that 1 does not affect this bracket here. So we've got x times 2x, which is 2x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times minus 3 is just minus 6. Now we're just going to simplify and collect like terms. We've got 73 equals, in this bracket here, we've got x squared, then 2x plus 2x is 4x, plus 4. Here we've got plus 4x squared, minus 6x is minus 12x, plus 9. Then here we've got minus. Now remember, this minus is going to affect everything in the bracket. I'm going to simplify these two here. So minus 3x plus 4x gives us x. This minus is going to affect everything when we expand. So minus 2x squared. Then we've got minus x. And then minus 6 gives us plus 6. Now let's collect like terms. We've got 73 equals x squared plus 4x squared minus 2x squared, so 5x squared, 3x squared. So we've dealt with them. Let's deal with the x's. We've got 4x minus 12x and minus x, which gives us minus 9x. And then finally we've got plus 4 plus 9 plus 6, which gives us 19. So now what I've noticed is we've got a quadratic because we've got something x squared, we've got something x, and we've got a number. And whenever we have a quadratic, we must always equal it to 0 to be able to solve it. That's just a standard rule. Anytime you see a quadratic, always make it equal to 0. So that's what I'm going to do in this case here. I'm going to minus 73 over to the right hand side. Just going to write it here. So 3x squared minus 9x And then we've got 19, and we're going to minus 73, and that just gives us minus 54, and that equals 0. Now, to make this even more easier for ourselves, 3, minus 9, and minus 54 are multiples of 3, so I'm going to divide the whole equation by 3 just to make it easier to factorize. And I get x squared minus 3x, and then 54 divided by 3 is minus 18 equals 0. Now, to solve this, we can factorize or use a quadratic formula. I'm just going to simply factorize. I need two numbers at times to give me minus 18 and add to give me minus 3. And that's just x minus 6 and x plus 3, because minus 6 plus 3, minus 6 times 3, gives me minus 18, and minus 6 add 3 gives me minus 3, which is the middle. So therefore, our two values of x, we just is equal to 0, is going to be the opposite sign. So x could equal 6, because 6 minus 6 is 0, or x could equal minus 3, because minus 3 plus 3 gives me 0. So they're my two x values. However, if we look back to the question, the x we're dealing with is to do with length, and x cannot be negative. Length cannot be negative. So I'm going to ignore this answer here, because length cannot be negative. And my final answer is just going to be x equals 6. This is my right answer. And that's for 5 marks.